I really push my AP Computer Science class to students who have no computer science background and really wouldn't be your standard AP student because it's brand new information. It's not like language arts where there's years and years of leading up and you're good at language arts or you're good at math. That really doesn't exist in most schools because AP Computer Science stands alone. So that gives students the confidence of, hey, you have nothing to lose. There's no shame if you don't do well because you're learning a whole new topic. It's a new experience for you.
It's really essential to have students practice using scratch paper as they go through their exam. They're going to be running through some code that could be anywhere from 10 to 20 lines long to something that in theory could be infinite lines long if they have loops in there and the way they've structured the question. Students try to remember everything all at once, and getting them in the habit of relying on the paper to be something to help them remember things, what variables have been assigned to, what different Booleans might be set to, and having them make notes of that, write it down, draw their boxes for the variables, and say what values are stored in them.
Getting to the create performance task and the multiple choice exam. And for me, who has been an AP reader, which is scoring the exams, I got the opportunity to score the create task before. And looking at how the rubric is interpreted by the College Board, which is exactly as it's laid out, going through that with your students and giving them the practice from the hackathon all the way up to the task, making sure that your students can answer those questions or hit those bullet points that are important for gaining those points on the rubric, then they'll be prepared to take the exam, and you'll feel that you have done your students great service by preparing them for the exam.
The great performance task can feel really overwhelming, and it's this looming project for students that makes them feel a little bit nervous. And each EIPM sequence is giving them one more tool to complete the create performance task. So students are understanding functions, they're understanding all of these different puzzle pieces leading up. And so that's why it's okay if some feel a little bit rushed. You may not finish make lessons because they're pretty meaty. They can feel a little overwhelming, but it's important for students to understand the pace they need to work at and understand that, hey, I know how functions work now. I can use that for this bigger project. I have some experience. I got to test it out. I got to see where the problems are. That way, when the performance task comes, they are prepared and they understand there's a lot of debugging. This is a really long process. So trusting the model that it's going to give students at least a bite of all the different things they need to know in order to complete this big performance task.